Hey everybody, Twin Digger here, Pat and Pam.
Yeah!
Today is Saturday, March 22nd. We are out here. It's 19 degrees this morning. We have been chomping at the bone to get out. We scouted this area a couple weeks ago, and although the ground is frozen in some areas up in the open fields, we were able to at least get some digging in. This is public property now. There used to be two different farmsteads that were on this land. And honestly, for the amount of acreage that we have been swinging, it's been really quiet. It was pretty much a dairy farm, so I think these were all fields for the cows. But we did find some things, and before I continue, I wanted to let everyone know about my pre-birthday gift from my husband. I got the Garrick's XP9, so the Vortex 9. So I'm pretty excited about it. And Sister Pam got me some ear heads for a pre-birthday gift too. So this is the first day I've been out using it. So now we have the Vortex 9 and of course the Garrett AT Max, which Pam uses. We are Garrett fans, and we have been from the get-go. I think this is our third level now on metal detectors, so we're pretty excited about what this potential this is going to bring this summer as we move forward.
And keep in mind that we really haven't been able to dig much because the ground is still frozen. But we've gone to hill areas where it's full sun, and because this was a farm, the dirt is rich
and black
and we have been able to dig up on the hills. But down in here, everything is still hard as a rock. So,
but we did find stuff. We found some surface junk too that we're going to be carrying out of here. Like I said, it's our first day of 2025 out, so we'll do a little wrap up of some of the things we found. So if you want to pan down here, sis.
Hey Pat, why are your cheeks so red? Did you put too much makeup on today?
Well, we're kind of out of the wind right now, but let me tell you, we're layered in polypropylene and long underwear.
You bet we are.
I'm not taking my gloves off.
Yeah, Pat said my face is beet red too. I said, yeah, between the coldness and the wind out here, I'm sure it is.
Hey, that's all right. We're out doing it, and that's all that matters right now for us.
You bet.
So it's been a long winter.
Yes.
So just some things we'll go through. Start with the junk. Actually, out of all of this property that is solid oaks, right there, Pam, if you can pan on it, it's the only birch tree that exists on this entire property that we've been on. And there's a lot of pine trees and oak trees, and it was just amazing to just see that there.
Yeah,
so,
and we found some apple trees, and there were walnut trees here too. We have discovered those on the ground. So
that's kind of fun.
You bet.
So with that, I found some bark on the ground, which I love. So I'm going to keep that for some art projects. Surface junk, some modern cans, plastic bottles, pop water. This was a glass jar. I don't know what it is. Some kind of booze, I'm thinking.
It looks like it.
I don't know. It's some kind of an energy drink. I don't think it's alcohol. Modern Coors Light. Found an old Milwaukee Light, Budweiser Light, an old Crush orange can. This is really old. You can see the old tab on the top. This is an old Hamm's beer, which was manufactured in our state of Minnesota. That old tab on there. So that's kind of cool. Bones. We didn't find that many, and I actually thought we could find some sheds, but we did not. So these have been chewed and gnawed upon, and I was like picking them up. Pam found these 3 bottles on the surface, and they're all the same. I don't know what they are, but obviously there was some kind of a label on the front, on the back. They all are, screw tops are on them, so I mean that's kind of nice. I don't know the age, but I don't think they're that old. I'm guessing they're probably booze bottles.
Yeah. I think they are. They look like gin or vodka or something.
Yeah, and they got these dots around it, so they're not that old. But still, 3 of them. So someone was out here having some fun. We are near a railroad, so obviously we found some of the stuff that was laying off in the woods. Pam found this piece of wire, this huge, heavy plate.
Yeah, that's
We're
a
not
monster,
that we're not carrying out.
monster iron plate there.
We found this shotgun head stamp. I believe it's a Winchester, but I've never seen one in this condition with that real shiny patina on it. So I can't really make it out other than it's Winchester. I don't know what gauge it is. Pam got that in the metal detector. And she got a couple of old lids. This one's aluminum, so it's not that old, but there's a...
Yeah, that other one is.
Yeah,
Steel.
we got that. These are some plates that we found we think are from the railroad. This I set up here so we could see it in the video. It's a little jawbone with teeth. I always like finding stuff like that.
I told Pat that I'm thinking maybe a raccoon on that one, but
It could be.
don't know.
And this is fun. This is one of the mushrooms that grow on a tree. So some people laminate them and they use them for art. So we're going to keep that. These two big railroad type hooks, or I don't know what they were for, but
Yeah,
and
old iron ones.
Pam found this. Unfortunately, it's busted up. It's a Hemingway
Look at how
insulator.
pretty that is. Look at the green coming through on that.
Yep.
Oh,
some
that's a
sun
crier.
Yeah. So we'll take that out. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
We're going to recycle that. I would say out of all of the stuff for my first outing, this was my find of the day. And if I got some sun here,
Let me zoom in on that for you.
got it. We have never found a Boyd mason jar lid like this ever.
A lot of fancy on it.
Fancy around, and in the center there's a half moon. And this is the back. It's that really solid white milk glass. And I'm sure there are people that have come across these, but we are going to definitely look at the age of this, which should date this property. But that was a very cool find. So that's going to go in the display case.
For sure.
And then just some beeps and bobs. This looked like it was, I don't know what
Some
it is, kind of an old metal container. And this old can, this will be going out. Something.
Kind of a spray.
Yeah, that'll be recycled. Weird little things, probably because we're near the railroad track. Pam found several. This thing's big. Let me get that up here. Obviously something for the railroad. It has all these plates on it. And it says ever ready.
Ever ready. Yeah.
That thing's honking. And a couple more plates with ever ready on them. This probably goes to some cluster like that was. So we've got that out. And just more railroad type stuff. And this is a really big chunk of iron. I'm sure again something for the railroad tracks. This I dug out in an open field. I don't know what it is. It's some kind of a plate. Had the holes, it was affixed to something. So we got that. And then another old piece, something to do with these for the railroad. So these could have very well been on the old telephone poles. I'm not sure if anyone knows what that might have been for.
We've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, let us know. But this is our first outing. Pretty happy with just some of the stuff that we found. The junk's going to be coming home with us. We're too far out to be hauling all of this stuff, so we're going to leave it here. All this heavy old iron. We're going to leave that there next to the tree piled up. We can't carry that out with us today. So fun day out. We're going to get out all next weekend. We've got some plans. The last 3 weeks we've had snow. We've had everyone around the country is getting nailed with terrible weather, but we did go out and do scouting, and this is one thing that we've been driving by and looking at and wondering, and we actually found a way how to get back in here. So that was exciting. So this one we're going to check off of our list as being complete.
Maybe.
Pretty quiet.
Maybe. We still have another side to do yet, but the ground is too frozen.
Yeah,
So.
and
We'll see.
It was pretty quiet with what we had.
And we are excited because yesterday we were given a brand new permission, and we're hoping to be doing that next Saturday.
Yeah, it's a family that sells a homestead, and they want us to come and detect the property before the new owners move in. And they have been a staple in that community since the early 1900s. So that'll be a real fun one. So that's all we have for now. Nothing fabulous. Like I said, the big winner for me was that Boyd mason jar lid.
Absolutely.
And excited to be able to just get out, spend some time with sister, and try out my new Vortex 9, which I am loving. So I want to thank Aqua Chigger for posting the videos, using this and the settings that he uses. It's been very informative. And I am excited this year because this baby goes deep, and it's 100% waterproof, so I can get out in the water with Pam instead of hitting the beach, the beach lines.
You bet.
But that's all we have.
Yeah,
for
so
now.
I don't have to do all the work in the water all the time. Now she can.
Absolutely. Sis, thanks. It was a great day.
It was. All right, so we're going to head out, go get some hot chocolate and warm up.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Thanks so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye now.